Hey guys, it's Titos, and today I'm trying to answer the question for you: what is the Division 2? Is it anything like the Division 1? Yes and no. Division 1 was an incredible game with content that was somewhat lacking, especially in the end game, as it is with many of these big games. The Division 2 is built on a tweaked engine, and all the ideas developers actually had for upgrading the Division 1, adding content, downloadable content, everything like that, was pretty much moved to Division 2. So Division 1 was an idea that was somewhat lacking. They couldn't create all they wanted. The engine was somewhat lacking. The potential, it had potential. No argument there. But Division 2 tries to fix it where Division 1 left off. It tries to add content in the endgame. It tries to make the world living. And they actually somewhat succeed at it. Creating a world where something is always happening. Of course, you can do your bounties, you can do your dungeons, you can do your raids. Well, raids are not yet out, but still. And as usual, you'll be, of course, getting gear. Because as it is in the most games, that is usually the goal. To get better gear, better equipment, and to try your luck at hard difficulties. Or challenging, or extreme, or heroic. So far, the world is not empty. It has always something to do, and you may stumble into a conflict and even into a situation where you might get resources, gear, or some other nifty surprises, which I'm not going to spoil. Let's just put it as the developers have said. Once you reach the maximum level, the world changes. And for the better. For the harder, and a lot more interesting. Personally, what hooked me about this game more than the Division 1 is the interface, the inventory, the map. Everything looks so much more informative and beautiful. Visuals are what sell, and of course, those things wooed me like a little teen girl on a prom night. Also, all the skills seem to be a bit more easy to understand than in Division 1, although it's because everything's been made simpler to understand. All the visuals, everything. That's the main beginning problem I had with Division 1. I couldn't click with all the gear, all the items, all the weapons, all the gadgets. But here, you'll see what you get, you'll learn what you get, and it's a lot easier to manage. I mean, visuals sell, all the inventory and everything. The way you get to look at your weapons, that already has an effect of its own. The way you get to look at the gear, the way it looks, the way you feel it, the way you have it. Division 1 had this like a beta version, like an alpha version of this interface. And this one just takes it to a whole new level. And that is what pretty much wooed me. Division 1 was fine. I really liked it. I played it. But Division 2, it just feels awesome. It feels like a massive improvement over Division 1. And of course the joy of looking at the map. There's always something going on. Some troops moving to attack a control point. Something is always happening, and you can always participate in them. Or you can just do main missions or strongholds. Everything's pretty much beautiful. Even going after the bounties, what I really like to do lately. But that doesn't mean the game is without its bugs. I mean, compared to, well, end of last year, this game is pure gold. There's nothing wrong with it, basically. Although there have been some bugs where your gadgets don't respond properly, like the turrets disappear, despawn quite fast, but those at least were fixed. Division 1 got a solid B from me. It had content, it was fun to play, but, well, as many said, there was no endgame, and, well, I didn't enjoy the endgame as much. But Division 2 definitely gets at least an A, maybe an A minus, from what it has to offer. But still. So it's the same idea, spiced up and made better. I know many players have said they don't like the repeating idea, but this is a massive improvement compared to what it is. It's like a total overhaul of Division 1. It's everything that Division 1 should have been. And it almost feels as if they're milking us. But the question that it raises now is, where do we go from here? It was made so much bigger, so much better. And what are the options to make it even bigger and better? We don't yet know, And as it was common to Division 1, Division 2 will also have DLCs. It is a long and complicated idea that is still in the works. And hopefully they can surprise us with something pleasant again. So, I suggest Division 2 to anyone. It is a massive improvement over Division 1, and it is everything the Division 1 actually probably should have been. But these are just my thoughts. You can let me know about your negative or positive vibes about the Division 2 down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. And thanks for watching.